Hi guys, so really strange, and this is conundrum for me why they decided to improve installation of Windshield.
Patrick's Garage.
How they decided to install the windscreen with sealant instead of rubber seal, which was very dependable than the installation of window with sealant. To install the window with sealant, you need special equipment and specialists which are going to install this correctly. But with rubber seal, you can install this front window yourself with your friend. Probably a couple guys will be enough for installation front window. That will be more convenient for car owners and for dealership. They not need a special equipment for installation their front window. But since 70s they decided to change their way of installation front window and they installed this window with sealant. So you need special equipment, special compound. You can buy this special sealant. You need primer to install this window. And you not need this rubber seal, but with rubber seal it was more reliable. And now, if you can find a little bit rust under the window, on the frame, under the molding decorative plate, you see this rust, and what you can do will be better in a good way to remove the window and then clean the rust and then install the window again, but with rubber seal. This is what was more easier. You can remove the window and then clean the frame and then coat it with primer if you need, coat it with paint and install it again. And if anywhere you can find leaks, but will be better from start to use non-hardening sealant, which was used by me on the rear window where window installed with seal, rubber seal, not uh, like in front window they used sealant for they glue they glued front window and you can't push it out. Who knows what can be happened during that trip? You can't go away from modern car. Since 70s they installed with glue. This window we can't push out by your feet. In emergency situation, you can't go away from your car, but with rubber seal, you can push away the window, rear window, but yes, side window you can't push away. They're rolling down by mechanism, so you can open them, but not so quick as you can do this with emergency exit. You can do by pulling out their front window. But this is one thing. And another thing that this is not reliable. They want to get money for installation, for replacing their window in special shops. They want to get money what you can't do by your own hands. So you need to pay money when you buy car, when you maintain your car, when you need to replace anything. So this is just to rip off molding decorative plate which should be installed, and I need to figure it out something. So I bought sealant and I decided my simple decision to install this frame with sealant because I have all these scrappy clips. I don't know why these idiots decided to install this molding with a large amount of these steel clips which should be on the edge of the window, and they decided to fixing the decorative molding decorative frame with these steel holders for molding. But in later with 240 series, these molding these clips, plastic clips, was different designs. You can confuse with them. This differs from years of car producing year, so you need to install plastic clips before you install the window. You put them on the edge of window, and then you fixing the decorative plate uh, to the window, decorative plate with um, shining plate and rubber plate, but this is not rubber seal. This is just decorative frame. Consists of rubber and steel, like in a 240 series. You know these plastic clips, but this is not so good for glue in the window. You can't put under this clip the sealant. So this can be create any additional problems. This is will be cause of leakage, and this is not good. So that's why I prefer a rubber seal made out from rubber, and I can add a sealant like was done in rear window. If it any leaks, we can get any leaks, we can close these leaks, prevent this leakage. Maybe before, after installation, the window we put hardened sealant under the rubber seal. But here we need to buy a special kit with sealant, with primer to install this window. But thing is, we can't do this correctly. We can't make this absolutely accurate. So we need to go to service station to replacing the window. But now thing is, this window was replaced before me by a previous owner, probably in a special shop, I don't know. And here was plastic clips like should be in a 240 series, and here was the frame like for 240 series, but I'm cracked out these plastic clips, and I have no clips for 140 series, but they was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know, this is steel clips always rusting. So I removed, I cracked them out, these plastic clips, what was intended for 240 series by previous owner. This is easiest way, but I decided to install the molding for 140 series, what was intended. It consists from 8 parts, lower part, upper parts, one side part, another side part, and corners. So I think that will be better to install them with sealant, with special sealant for front window installation. So I think this is will be easiest way. But we need degreasing. We need degreasing absolutely all these edge of window and our molding, and so fixing them by sealant. This is will be not so expensive as installation on the special shop. So sealant cheap, work their labor will be more expensive if they will install this frame for their window in their special shop. So I decided that this is will be for me the cheapest way to install this frame. This shining frame, this decorative frame will be looks perfect, especially from long distance. Main thing, drain ways where water goes to the bottom. The water should goes from the lower edge of the window, and areas should be drain holes from left, from right side. So at the lower edge, at the window, water goes to the bottom, to the earth. So areas we don't want to block by sealant. This is, you see, this is H, Especially, this is the lower part of molding, especially for water can goes to the bottom. So we don't want to close it to prevent again rust on the windshield panel. This steel panel with grill from which fresh air goes to the car interior. They can suffer from rust, and it very often happens with 240 series. With 140 series, where was installed window with sealant, and with this frame, under this frame accumulates water and dust and dirt, so they dirty inside. Water can get through these holes and we get rust under the windscreen.